is always seen wearing vibhuti, sacred ash. We offer it to him in temples. We apply it on our foreheads in his name. But where did this tradition begin? Why does Mahadev choose to cover himself in ash? The answer comes from a story that few remember, and once you hear it, you will never look at Vibhuti the same way again. There was once a sage. His name was Parnada. Born into the lineage of Bhrigu Maharishi, he was a man of discipline and deep inner seeking. At some point, he decided he would eat nothing but leaves. It was not to impress anyone or for a diet, it was just to strip life down to its barest truth. That is why the world began calling him Parnada, the one who lives on leaves. So he lived in the forest, sat under trees, and slowly he became one with what surrounded him. The animals did not fear him, even the wind seemed to pause around him. His sadhana grew intense, his body lean like the bark of a tree, his eyes still but alert like the sky before rain. And one day he was cutting some grass, perhaps to clear a path, perhaps to feed a cow. His finger got cut, but instead of blood, a drop of sap came out, like from a tree. Parnada smiled. He said, "Even my blood has turned into sap. I have gone beyond human. I have become more nature than man. Surely I am close to moksha now." A little pride slipped in. Now Shiva, he is always watching. It is not to judge, but to make sure we don't mistake the leaf for the root. So he came, not as Mahadev, but as a simple Brahman. Dressed in rags, bowl in hand, smile on his face. He asked, "Sage, why do you look so pleased today?" Parnada said, "I have become one with nature. Sap flows in my veins. I am no longer of this world." The Brahmana simply took a blade, cut his own palm, and from that wound came ash. Soft, grey, final. He said, "Sap too turns to ash. When touched by fire, even nature must surrender. Ash is what remains. What cannot burn is the only truth." Seeing this, Parnada realized he was in the presence of Lord Shiva. Overwhelmed by humility, he asked for forgiveness. Shiva revealed his true cosmic form and embraced Parnada's surrender. Since then, Shiva adorns his body with vibhuti, reminding us all that our name, our form, our story is just the leaf. The ash is what remains when everything else has gone. If you understand this even a little, you will walk lighter. What you are seeking is not in becoming more, but in becoming less. Less clutter, less story, more space. That is Shiva. If something in you remembers not who you are, but what remains, then you have already touched Shiva. Like, comment and subscribe to the Petal Pages, where ancient truths whisper through gentle stories. Om Namah Shivaya.